I really liked it. I felt like it was more wearable. Her collections lean towards conceptual at times, and while I am always a fan and an admirer of her artistry, I felt like there were clothes I would want to buy and that I could integrate into my wardrobe in this collection. There was more tailoring and less layering.
You know, no one does it like Vera. You know, former stylist at Vogue magazine, and Vera brings certainly her own vocabulary to the runway. It's interesting. She was loving this idea of plaids and different plaids, and often mixed back to an argyle. We saw plaid pants with a plaid overshirt and an argyle oversized sweater with that. Even argyle stockings that were pulling out of the top of a platform boot that most of the models were wearing. So there was a very kind of schoolboy menswear inspiration, but always with a lot of fluidity that gave it a feminine spirit.
Vera, there's really nothing like it. Now I get to kind of boy it up because they're a little bit more tomboy this year.
Like that there was this insolent, useful, rebellious element to the show where you're seeing the bug motif and you're seeing "Don't bug me" or "Stop bugging me" on the t-shirt. So there was this youthful energy to it that I really appreciated.
I think it was just a fun element with the big beetle jewelry. But, you know, in recent seasons, luxe sweatshirts and statement t-shirts have been very successful at retail, so maybe it's an entry-level way to get a piece of Vera Wang.
And then a little moment with a lot of mixed florals as well. And Hannah Gaba actually came out with a fantastic floral big shirt, then a mismatched floral shirt under that, and a great little narrow pant that was a lot of flowers together, which I like to see actually when Vera plays with pattern and print, because I think it brings a lovely kind of whimsy to her runway.
Vera is such a strong signature that I really like. I love her floral prints. It's dark and glamorous and expensive and fabulous. Vera does some of my favorite jewelry around. I'm not afraid of bugs. I don't have arachnophobia, and I don't love bugs, but there are people who do. So it seems like it's a recurring theme in fashion, you know, bugs. So I think it's fun. Anything that makes for big, gigantic, bold jewelry, I'm 100% in favor of.
The embroidery that we saw later in the show matched with some of the lyrics pieces, stepped it up a notch and freshened it up because we were seeing all these dark pieces at the beginning, and to get that color in really helped to make the collection grow and go to another level.
Of course, she loves black. Vera wears a lot of black herself, and we always see a lot of black on her runway. But when Vera was doing black, it was often with the idea of tulle and very many times pleated. So it was layers and layers of pleated tulle, worked back to even many times a black lace. A lot of transparency, but because of the many layers of the tulle and the way that she kind of wrapped it around the body or gathered it together for these explosive flourishes, and always with that platform boot that gave it just a little bit of a downtown edge.
all the textural interests made it for a very strong statement. It was one of my favorite Vera collections in the last few years.
Vera is the new Elsa Schiaparelli of New York City. She is the Elsa Schiaparelli of the modern day. She was brilliant. To take goth and turn it into something so sophisticated and raffinate takes a lot of work. Everything, there wasn't a mistake in the whole lineup. Everything is addressed. Coats, evening gowns, jewels, bijoux, chiffon, sweaters, everything is brilliant.